What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Greatly appreciate you checking these out. Seagull, get ready to have your Amazon Prime subscription prices go up because Jeff TRT taken HGH snorting Bezos just had a $56 million wedding. And there's absolutely no way that money is going to come out of his own pocket for very long. Broccoli prices at Whole Foods already up to $9. Guess what? Going to be 11 because there's no shot that a billionaire gets happy about spending that much money on anything. Anybody that couldn't stop at $1 billion, refused to stop at $100 billion, got all the way up to $200 billion net worth, and still kept going, is not going to spend that money on their own. Socks are going to be way more expensive soon. You 24-hour delivery on your Star Trek little Captain Picard mug, guess what? Price is going up. I wouldn't be surprised if he wrote wedding tax. I wouldn't be surprised if he wrote, "This is your gift to me, Bezos," as he laughs. Just sends you a laughing emoji of him being like, "Thanks for coming to my wedding, universe." A man that can buy up anything. A man that can send 3 friends to space, one of them being his now wife, just to get up there for a minute, wander around, go up himself. A man that could buy Pluto and remake it a planet. There's no shot that this man is going to spend that money on his own. There's documented cases of how this man got to the $200 billion that he's already at. Stories of workers, the drivers who aren't able to take breaks. If they stop at all, somebody screams at them, so they got to piss into a Gatorade bottle to make sure that you get your socks right now. We can't have any breaks here. Of stories of people in the warehouses, every single thing. As soon as like an order comes in, they got to be there in 6 seconds. There are stories of people dying in the warehouse, and instead of doing anything about it, they just block it off for a bit and go, "Yeah, just don't go over there." Ted's dead. Ted's gone. Forget Ted. Go over there and get Sarah's croutons, because we got to get them to Sarah right now so that the big man upstairs, who is pounding TRT into his chest and snorting HGH up his nose, can get to $200 billion and keep going. It is wild that we even have to see pictures of a wedding. Years ago, it'd be like, you see celebrity weddings, right? Okay, cool. Somebody that was in the movie Fart Bus 2, maybe somebody that can do 6 backflips without breaking their dick on a fence. Oh, are you going to watch that? What is this? Oh, it's the guy who bought a newspaper and then told the editor what to put in it. Oh, cool. We get to watch that guy float around Venice for 3 days. That's pretty sick. That's awesome. We get to see 90 private jets go visit this guy. What's the talent? Sitting in a dark room and pushing a book through the information superhighway in the 90s? What is it? But we got to have talented people go to this wedding. It's got to suck to be a very rich person. You have to go to rich people's weddings. There's no way that everybody at that wedding is a friend of this man or his wife. I don't care. There's no shot. But you want to be there. Maybe if you get seen there, you'll get cast in a Prime movie. Maybe you'll get your subscription for free. Maybe you'll be able to get the Washington Post for nothing. Maybe you'll be able to walk into a Whole Foods, take every piece of produce for $0. There's no way that everybody at this wedding is a friend of his. What's Usher doing there? Usher. How do you sidestep walk? How do you take an umbrella in the rain, dance your way into this wedding for what? How? There's no way these two are friends. Bezos and Usher. There's no way. There's no way that when Bezos was sitting in a dark room in the 90s, jamming a piece of literature through the information superhighway, that he was listening to My Way. It doesn't make any sense. Also, him and Leo, they're friends? They're friends. Sure. Leo, what are you up to this weekend? Oh, I'm doing this movie where I survive a bear attack and then I walk through a cold creek wearing moccasins. What are you doing? Oh, well, I'm going to try to have drones take over all of my driving positions so I never have to pay anybody ever again to work anywhere. I'm also going to go out of my way to figure out how I can pay less money in tax. We're the same. You're acting in a movie. I'm acting as if I care about anything that's going on out in this universe while I jam TRT into my biceps and push HGH into my... It's wild that this has to even be shown to people. $56 million. First of all, again, this man makes $8 million an hour, okay? There are people out there that make $25 an hour. This man makes $7 million, $8 million. Great, good. He spent 7 hours of the money he makes. 7 hours. 7 hours. That's coming out of us. There's absolutely no way. There's no way that somebody somewhere is not walking into an Amazon warehouse right now, and when somebody's like, can I take a break? They punch them right in the face. Right in the face. And they go, do you understand the money we just spent out there? Do you have any idea? Drones aren't here yet all the way, okay? We don't have robots doing your stupid job, Chris. So why don't you get up, dust the blood off your face, make sure it doesn't get on any of the boxes, and deliver the croutons to Sarah. Man, shut down parts of Venice for like 3 days. So a lot of people out there get a church. Maybe they even do a wedding in their backyard. Maybe if you want to go all out, you got your mom riding a yak into the wedding party. But rarely does anybody shut down parts of a city like this is Vanilla Sky. Rarely does anybody get into a Ferrari, Lamborghini, whatever it was, and Tom Cruise their way through Times Square while other people are trying to get to work, while people are trying to do what they need to do with their days. Hey, I want to go to the bank today. You can't. Why? Bezos bought it for the day. It's shut off. You can't get down to this part here because a bunch of celebrities that are pretending to be friends with Bezos are dancing out in front of it, taking pictures, being like, isn't it cool that I'm at HGH taking a TRT in the ass Bezos' wedding, the guy that bought the Washington Post and told the editor what to put in it, the guy that it literally will go out of his way to make sure every single driver that works there is either going to piss into a Gatorade bottle or be a drone so that he does not have to pay them. I'm going to that guy's wedding. Cool. All right. Shut down parts of a city. There are, every wedding they go, hey, if anybody has a reason these two shouldn't be wed. They did that at this wedding. Whole city stands up. Yeah, we got a reason. I can't drive down Main Street today. That sucks. Get out of our lagoon, you space-going monster. This sucks. Yeah, all mom and pop places are gone, and now we have to watch you parade around in front of us. Can you go to a place that's like, go to space? You've already been twice. Get married in space. Be the first person. Even Leprechaun, who's been to space. Leprechaun, 1, he's in Ireland. 2, he's in New York. 3, he goes to Vegas. 4, he goes to space. 5 and 6, he's in the hood twice. Even Leprechaun didn't get married in space. Jason didn't get married in space. The alien from Alien didn't get married in space. Nobody's been married in space. Be the first. Be the first to take 90 private space shuttles up to close to the moon and project it down onto us. Because the idea that even we got to go, oh, these tech billionaires, we got to watch what they're doing. One day, soon, we're probably going to all have to watch Zuckerberg's kids graduate. They'll shut the world down. They'll literally go, everybody stop what you're doing. Drop your AI. Drop whatever job you thought you had. Drop that and look into the sky and watch the big screen, the big projection of Zuckerberg's kid graduating from, hey, end of the earth, you or whatever it will be. The 3-day event that somehow is told to us at all is insane. And the prime prices will definitely go up. Things will be more expensive at Whole Foods. That little, like, walk into a place and scan your palm so that Bezos somewhere can be like, yeah, give him his little Chex Mix. All of these things are going to go up. It's also even just kind of ridiculous, like, okay, yes, look at that. You got a bunch of rich people together to be at a wedding. Okay, 90 private jets, few billionaires, couple of 100 millionaires there. Is that hard to do? Is it hard? Hey, Leo, can you make it? Oh, I don't know. Of course he can. Take the time off, whatever you want. Usher can make it. Usher can tell Vegas, I'll be back. I'll do. I Need a Girl Part 1 tomorrow because I got to fly to be at my good friend's wedding. It is much more interesting and hard to get a bunch of poor people to go to a wedding. Way more interesting. Hard it is to get somebody that is making $20 an hour. You know how hard it is for them to get time off work, to wrangle their wet kids into a Ford Windstar and drive out to so many weddings are destination weddings when you're broke. Hey, we're getting married 2 towns over. Cool. Gas tank's got nothing in it. I don't know what you want me to do. Cheryl can't get off on Friday. Diner says she can't. She has to work now for the entire weekend, and all of our kids' teeth are shattered. So I don't know if we're going to be able to make it. Much more interesting than to get a bunch of rich people together that are not friends. None of it even makes any sense, other than the fact you got money, I got money. We all got to go to the... It must suck to be a rich person. I got a bunch of money. They got a bunch of money. Ugh. I don't want to keep paying for these Prime subscriptions. I want to be able to walk into Whole Foods. I don't want to have my face put on the cover of the Washington Post with a bunch of weird things written underneath it, like he eats kids or he didn't come to my wedding, which could just be a top story because this man owns the paper. Bill Gates didn't come to the wedding. Wonder why? Maybe he's too scared to see a man who's taking HGH in front of his face. The front page of the Washington Post says, Bubba Bezos. It'd be very nice if the tech billionaires could also go back to the back. There's no reason to be out front. Why are y'all going to be out front? Why do every one of you have to be in the spotlight? Why do you got to try to run the universe or pretend to bow and arrow hunt on Rogan or shut down a full city so that people have to watch Leo doing his best acting of pretending to even be a part of this thing in the first place? If there's a third wedding, please do it in space. The X27 quadrant, the rings on Saturn. I'd also love to know, at a $56 million wedding, I'd love to know what the dinner is. I'd love to know what it is. A lot of places, hey, you go to somebody's nice wedding. Oh, look at that. Lobster, steak. I mean, this one's going to have what? D-list celebrities or just porpoise? What's for dinner? Porpoise. It's dolphin. We're going to go into this thing here, get a dolphin. Get the one from Flipper, personally. Put that on Oprah's plate. I'd love to know what that dinner was. Straight, just blue whale. They brought the dodo back and ground it into a smoothie and gave that to everybody. Dinosaur bones. You guys like bone marrow, right? Well, we got a T-Rex's foot, and we're going to suck the marrow out of that. It only cost me 1 hour of work. It only cost me, literally, not even work. Every 2 hours, I make enough money to reanimate a triceratops. Anyways, love to know your thoughts, feelings, opinions. This is a rant. My God. Please let me know your thoughts. Rate, subscribe, comment, all those things. I greatly appreciate it. Again, thank you. Seagull, later.